So no anthem here.
It looks like they're not going to do it.
We're going anthemless.
I know. Well, maybe it's a chick thing. They just did it for us.
Right? No respect for the men.
Yep. All right, so Gray looking to get it out. We're playing today with the red line offside, so it's very important to pay attention to the red line.
Wow, I'll do my best. It seems to be staying in the same place at least.
All right, Gray looking for an outlet pass. Not successful. They're doing very few stoppages of play here. Not looking for too many when the ball goes out of bounds. They're trying to keep it going.
I see. Is that a tournament time frame issue?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And there was a change up of the ball. It's very important when it's hot out to keep your balls iced.
Is that?
Sorry.
You know, I've heard rumors.
All right.
I didn't know you were so knowledgeable. Uh-oh. Lost the...
And it's in the opponent's bench. Looks like we're going to take a face-off down in the black end.
Okay. Getting that feedback.
All right, back to Gray. Trying to hold the line. Successful. Gray goes in deep.
25 there is Bobby, as I understand it.
Black looking to clear it out. Gray kind of hands it out, but still back in. Gray gets another shot.
So we got a line change for coast to coast.
Black taking off.
That's 25 Blair.
All right, Black getting a chance to set it up right on the red line. Looking for a pass. Shot.
Oh, and it's loose.
And Gray hoping to capitalize with Black down low. Can't get past that defense. All right, slowing down a little bit here. Gray working it in deep this time. Back behind the net. Looking for a pass in front. Takes the side. Gray pulls it out of the air. Now looking again down deep. And looks
Joey
like
with a little
Black.
stick save there.
Yeah.
Number 27.
And that would be the red line. So crossed over the red line. Gray has to come back, but Black has possession. Taking the shot.
Interesting.
Gray's trying to work it up. Cuts through the middle. Slap shot. Stopped. Black passing up to the red line.
Another line change.
Slap shot from Gray. Saved by the goalie.
Well defended.
Looks like he might see a few long bombs out there tonight.
Yeah.
Gray trying to set it up again. So far we've had a lot of Gray possession. Looking for Black to take a shot.
There's one there.
And Gray trying to keep it in. A lot of pressure all of a sudden from Black. Black tries to get it out. You can tell Black hasn't been too successful. They didn't try to work it across the red line. They just tried to dump it in down deep. Another shot from Gray.
So they're switching it up a little bit, their strategy on that?
Well, you know, it's not so much a conscious decision necessarily all the time. It's often just, geez, we can't get anything past them. We can't get it, and then you start just naturally dumping it.
Right.
But they're going to have to change back to this working it. There you go.
There's a shot, goal!
And just like that.
Then it changes.
Black, yep. Goes from very little possession, but you know what?
Right.
It can turn like that, and it
Outstanding.
does.
That looked like number 14.
So at 7 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first, we have our first goal of the game.
Yeah.
Gray trying to pull it in. Lots of pressure from Black. Black should have some momentum now.
Absolutely. That's what it seems.
What do you think, Eric? Do they look more confident?
Yeah, no doubt about it. They were certainly reeling a little bit from that pressure, but you know, there's the difference between possession and quality possession, which obviously we have the advantage. I should say coast to coast having the advantage on that.
Showing your bias a little bit,
I don't know
Eric?
what you're talking about, man. We just met today, and I don't know anyone here.
You're just a hired hand, right?
That's right.
Face off down low in the Black end. Gray.
Oh!
Turnaround. Looking for another opportunity to get it in down low.
There you go.
Unsuccessful. Black now has possession inside the Gray zone.
Yep.
Looking for somebody to pass to in the
push and
middle.
shove.
Instead goes up to the point. Back down deep. Gray trying to work it out. Can't get it past the red line.
Oh, early whistle. I think they were talking about offsides there. Some serious debate.
Of course, Black wants to fight for that, but
The shot was definitely post-whistle.
yep. Yeah, the goalie even backed out of the net at that point.
Yes.
So offsides, another point as we were discussing the red line.
Yes.
You have to have the ball across the red line first. Otherwise, that's where you get the offsides. Black rushing in deep.
That's
Trying
Blair,
to keep
number
it in.
25, the captain of this team.
And looks like the goalie's just going to cover it up, give him a chance to have a face-off.
Line change. Feedback's terrible. Lost it.
All right, another face-off down low.
Yep.
Gray wins it back, goes in for the shot, and the goalie's going to cover it up.
Well, finesse shot there, apparently. That wasn't much on it.
No. Now we're going for our third face-off down low, right in a row.
Oh. A couple of guys go tumbling.
Battle for possession. Gray with another shot, not on net. Working it behind the net.
That's Joey, number 27, using everything in his power. Bring that thing up.
Gray back into the corner. Delgado has it, tries to get it across the red line and does. So Gray has to come back and set up. Instead, they choose to dump and do a line change. So now Black has possession, gets it across the red line. Flubbed a bit there on that backhand. Very dangerous, the backhand. A lot less control if you're not careful with what you're doing than the forehand pass.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Low percentage.
What are some things you do well on your backhand, Eric?
Let's see. There's the bitch slap.
Oh,
Okay.
good call.
Yep.
Good call.
And chocolate milk drinking.
On your backhand.
Absolutely.
What does it do to the drink?
Well, it's kind of they call it mixing it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
You should try it sometime.
Hey, I might have to if it's
Behave
that good.
yourself. Things could go your way tonight, and there may be some chocolate milk.
All right, so we've established two good things you can do with your backhand. Passing is not one of them.
I didn't put that in the top 3. That's right.
All right, face-off win to Gray. Gray trying to keep it in, and does. Back down deep, out to Black. Black fighting with Gray. Gray still has it, holding the red line. Back down, right in the middle.
Shot on.
Gray with it, possession behind the net. Gray controlling a lot of the possession
Yeah,
here.
that was some desperate times there. Black
Like
looking to just clear it.
Yep. And Gray hangs on. Oh, with the dive.
Yep.
Not
and
really
the shot.
sure.
Oh,
that's wise. It's interesting. You look at these two teams play. Oh, Black coming hard. But Gray hangs on, gets a chance to set up. You look at these two teams playing, and without looking at the scoreboard, just looking at how they're playing, you'd think Black were the more desperate team.
You would definitely think that. Black having the advantage, though.
Yeah,
although a man down at this point.
But checking the scoreboard, Black is the only team to put in a goal so far.
I have checked it.
It's still there?
It's confirmed.
All right.
Black with something to protect.
All right, Black clears it out. Of course, you must factor in the penalty kill.
Yes, exactly. 26 seconds left on that penalty, by the way. Oh, another shot. And Blair pleading his case on something. Any idea what that might be about?
Nope. All right, then we have the face-off down low in the gray zone. Penalty has expired. Black looking for some opportunities here. A little battle for it. Black comes away, but not clean. Still battling in the boards. Black working down deep, trying to get it out to the point. And instead, the clock winds down.
And that's it for the first.
That's the end of the first period. We'll be back right after this. All right, we're getting ready to start the second period here.
Is it not plugged in? Okay, there's the opening face-off to the second period. Coast to Coast still up 1-0.
And I believe we have a penalty clock going. Eric, you want to explain that?
Well, apparently there was a too many men on the ice call against the team with the penalty. And now they have too little men on the ice. Not too little, as in too few. Apparently it was against United, and they are now killing the penalty.
So now Black just came off a penalty kill, and they've got a little bit of an opportunity here. If they can get possession, and they do, across the red line. A lot of people calling for the pucks at the point. Oh, slap shot. Blocked by Gray. Doesn't even get through the goalie.
Now, that was number 14 who scored the only goal of this match thus far. Oh, net comes loose.
Yep.
Now, I guess you have to wonder, Anjanette, with besides this penalty that we're killing, or I should say, enduring at this moment, with all the pressure that Gray's been putting on Black, although they're not winning at this point, but can you imagine that eventually they're going to... Oh!
And just as you say that, another Black goal.
Just as I say that, it's not going to matter.
So I think we figured it out. All you have to do is trash talk Gray just a little, or trash talk Black, pardon me, just a little, and they put one in the net.
There it is. I didn't even get it. I didn't even get my point across.
No.
Which is fine. If you're a Black fan, of course.
Which you are not.
No.
You are an impartial observer.
Like I said, Black and Gray could care less. So Black with the 2-0 advantage, not really concerned about how much pressure is being put upon them. They only seem to say, well, we'll take it for about 30 seconds here and there, and we'll just put one in.
Yep.
You can have it the rest of the time and try to wear us out.
Well, and what happens, though, you get in a situation like that. Another shot from Black. And by the way, that does end the penalty, so we're at even strength.
Thank you.
What does happen, though, that kind of intense pressure where you just still can't score, you know, if Black at some point doesn't crack and let Gray put one in, then Gray gets defeated both mentally and physically. They wear themselves out, and it works in Black's favor if that continues. So we'll see how it goes from here.
So we can see an abrupt end to this barrage by Gray.
Yeah, because you can't, I mean, they've got a full bench, both teams working from a full bench, so stamina should not be a problem. Another shot from Gray. Now, I believe, Eric, you have a bit of a history with the goalie on black.
Oh, wow.
And I am trying to call you out as being a fan of black.
How awkward is this moment? Yeah. Well, Anjanette, since you must know, we did spend time at an event some 2 decades ago, and I believe the gentleman we're speaking of is one Bob Baylinson.
And I believe he has been in your position in the past, calling games for previous broadcasts.
So I've heard, with much success, as I understand it, because he is quite the card. Well, and a good-looking man.
And a good-looking man.
That's right.
Cannot forget that.
No.
So this afternoon, I think we should dedicate this broadcast to Bob Baylinson, retired broadcaster.
I say we should.
So, yes. Bob, this one's for you.
Love you, buddy. Every 20 years.
Black trying to work it in down low. Takes the shot. Denied by the goalie. Black looking to set it up again. Right through the middle.
Oh.
But can't get much in there. And fight.
Looking to put an end to this contest with one more.
A little extra swing after the whistle.
Yeah. Little testy.
Yeah.
Little testy. Black says try it.
I think Black has a bit of a swagger right now. How about you?
I think there's no question about it.
We've got 7 minutes left to go in the second period here.
I'd say we're about halfway there, and Black seeming to give the impression that they've got it.
Yeah, Gray's going to have to change their game plan here if they want to put something in.
Hurry up, clock's running.
So we've got a face-off down low in the Black zone. Gray hoping this will be their opportunity. And Gray wins it, but Black, because Gray couldn't gain possession. Gray, he's down in deep on his backhand.
Shot on, but
very, very quick whistle. Bob manages to cover it up. We'll have another face-off down low.
Joey checking out.
Drop it. Too many men. Too many.
All right, Gray trying to bring it forward. Going up the side.
Oh, a little contact there with the ref.
Have to bring it back out. Players crossing back over that red line. Black. Gray pushing hard. One player in particular pushing hard.
Number 25.
But Gray does have to set it up again. Black makes the steal down low, but can't keep it in. Black dumping it in. Players coming back to touch up. Gray that gives Gray a chance to set up. And we have icing. Gives both teams a chance, it looks like, to change some lines. And look at that. I'm showing Eric the bench. We've got just an army on both sides here today.
Really? You're not kidding.
So we should not have players getting exhausted out there.
Really?
Gray taking a run in deep.
I don't see anybody breathing heavy either.
Has to pull back. Little steal by Gray. Gray has to dump it down deep. Now you see Gray dumping it a little bit more. Black gets it across. Gray going in. Now this is something that really makes a difference out here. This is a very large court, built for roller hockey. This is apparently shot by and Gray trying to set it up. Across the red line.
This is bigger than your typical street court.
Yep, this is a very rare opportunity to play street on this court. D puts it back. Looking for passing opportunities. Goes for the backhand. The infamous backhand and across the red line.
with some success.
Little bit of a 3-on-2.
Looks like a shot.
Oh,
Did
and a
not come
collision
together,
in front.
and
Gray has it. Black looking for a penalty. Didn't get one. Black has it behind the net. Now Gray. Gray up to the red line. Taking a shot.
Nice shot.
Down low. Gray
Another
down low.
shot. Another shot. Puck is loose.
More diving by
Covered
Black.
And a little extracurricular there with number 27 and Gray.
Now Gray has got to be getting frustrated. I mean, they're in the championship. You can even hear the frustration. They're in the championship. 3 minutes left in the second period, and they're down by 2, and they just cannot seem to get anything past Bob Baylinson.
They really haven't even seemed to put any real pressure on him, other than being in his zone most of the game.
Oh, Bob catches it out of the air.
Just slapping it down.
Black has it. Trying to get it past Gray, and does. Makes it in across the red line. Careful there. Now Gray dumps it. Again, Gray dumping it. Black. Now Gray is trying to chase it down, but just not managing to get there first. Black in across the red. Going in for the shot. Gets a shot on.
13, Donnie.
Gray pulls it out of the air. Tries to go up the boards, but there's nobody there except Black. So Black looking for a shot in. Black fighting with Gray down low. Hanging. Black in no rush here, and Gray is the one has to put on the pressure and try and take the puck. The ball. Pardon me. Shot from Black. Black looking to set it up again. Little fumble, keeps it down low. Black in for the quick toss in front of the net. Didn't get through. Black. And it drops out past the red line, so all the players are coming back. Gives Gray an opportunity for a line change. It's a long shift for Gray.
Both sides.
Black can't quite cut to the middle.
Attempting to bring it up.
And Black stops Gray, cutting right through the middle.
They'll be having none of that today.
Chasing it down in the corner. Gray makes it right through, all the way out to the edge, though. I think they were trying for more of a pass right to the,
It appeared so.
right up the center.
That didn't seem to be the result they were looking for. Oh,
That's
shot
the
uncovered up
pass.
by Bob.
That would be the pass right up the center. You look for that guy sitting right there. Great opportunity by Gray, but just unable to capitalize.
Less than a minute left in the second period here. Imagine there's going to be some pressure here.
Another face-off down low. Gray gets possession, tries to go for
Another
the shot.
shot on.
One block by the defense, one block by Bob.
27 in there. Oh,
Gray has it behind the net. Missed pass, it goes all the way out. Black now,
Black bringing it up.
taking the shot.
Another shot.
Oh! Gray takes the shot and denied again by Black. We have the clock ticking down here. Final 10 seconds. I don't think they will get a face-off. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. And that is the end of the second period. Score is 2-0 Black. All right, let's listen in a little bit, see what Gray has going on for a strategy. Trying to pull some guys out. Have a little private conversation.
I think it's time.
What do you suppose they're saying, Eric?
Well, I think they're saying, you know, the amount of pressure we're putting on has not been working. It's time to score some goals. Actually, I can listen.
How's the spy cam? You picking up anything?
I heard him talking about specific lines and maybe specific objectives of those lines, but couldn't tell exactly what.
Well, I heard something really sophisticated. I heard 1-2-1-2. What do you suppose that means?
Wow, that's what we do up here when we're checking the microphones.
That's so they're checking
you think
out.
they're concerned about the sound equipment?
Perhaps. They're a very nice, kind Gray team. Getting ready to start the third period here.
Yeah, 12 minutes left in this contest.
Gray definitely feeling the pressure. They went into that chance to huddle there with a lot of shouting, a lot of frustration. Actually, I'll call it that instead of anger, but definitely upset with how things are going.
There's still a lot of time for that frustration to become anger.
Yep. Each period here, 12 minutes. Black gets an opportunity in front of the net, unable to capitalize, but. Hey, it's the clock is running, no whistle, so don't stop on that play, Black. Going for the slap shot and pulls up. Down. Again, Black not having to rush this. They've got 2 goals, so
Black,
different situation. That guy would not have pulled up on that. Gray looking for an opportunity here. There's the slap shot. Gray working it past Black. Black able to catch up though. Gray out to the point, slap shot.
Denied.
And Black gets there first. Back to the point. This time he goes for a pass up high, hoping to just kind of, I think, dump it in front of the net, but Black pulled it out of the air. Gray running up. Across the red line, back in the middle, and a backhand something that didn't quite get to. Was that a pass or a shot?
It looked like a pass.
All right, backhand pass, unsuccessful. Now Gray has it. Now this guy, I saw him, he was a bit of a rock star earlier.
Is that right? He kind of looks like one.
Okay, he's either a rock star or he made a lot of noise.
Okay.
Or maybe both.
Well, some do.
Yeah.
He's got the most glittery pads I've seen today.
You can't mess around with those pads.
He's got the glam pads going on.
He sure does.
So,
and the rock star blonde hair.
Right. That Guy Fieri look.
Yeah.
Who's not a rock star, but still kicks a lot of ass.
Face off down low. Black going in hard.
Blair. Oh,
not
yes,
quite a breakaway.
And not quite a shot. Scrum in front of the net.
Underneath.
It's loose.
Gray a little bit desperate. They were diving in front of the net. Another shot by Black.
And potential for
out in the front, and the goalie covers
pushing
it
and
up.
shoving between Blair and Gray. Number, don't know.
So Eric, you still insist that you have no allegiance to either team, correct?
Oh, I think that's obvious. If anyone's been listening to the broadcast, that's apparent. So your question again?
Well, you look like the defenseman who just had the ball right there. You bear a slight physical resemblance.
I'm sorry, the defenseman. You're talking about, a player on the. Well, you would have to figure that you get 40 or 50 guys together. Eventually, you're probably going to find somebody you resemble. I think that's fair to say, and I appreciate the compliment.
So pure coincidence, not an act of genetics. Perhaps.
I don't think genetics had a role in any of this.
All right.
In fact, I've actually assembled a little file on the subject to prove my case.
Oh, you have?
So I've been working on that since 1973, actually.
All right.
And that's all about to come to light.
So that's what you've been doing instead of learning the players' names?
Now you know.
I gotcha.
That's right.
All right, face off down low. Gray gets a shot. Not on net. Tries again. Oh, and unable to keep it in. We also have a penalty here, Eric.
They snuck another one in. And it looks like it looks like Black is killing it.
There we go.
I was also talking about you and I when I said we're killing, because
we're
awesome. So at that same time that the penalty's being killed, we
are killing it.
Kicking some butt. Exactly.
All right, Gray looking to get one in here. Trying for a shot, but Black stops it with his pads, gets it out front.
Shot.
And Black able to clear the zone.
Quick line
Chance for
change.
Little. And back down deep for Gray. Black now has possession. killing that clock.
Not a lot of pressure here.
Right through. There you go. Black's got it. Gets it in past you, Gray. Oh, and a save by not the goalie.
Another shot on.
2 saves
Centered.
by no, and a third.
Short-handed.
So
3-0.
Yeah. So the first 2 saves made by a player out on the court who is not the goalie.
Just simply too much pressure there.
Too much pressure.
Yep.
Too much pressure.
Yep.
I mean, I'm surprised they held on for those first 2 because at least the second was a pretty good shot. So
Right.
Black happens to score short-handed. Third goal, 6:54.
That was the dagger for Gray at this point. You have to imagine that.
Yeah, Gray had an
pressure
opportunity.
may have turned into frustration at this point. I mean, into something more than that.
But I think you had a good point. I don't think Gray pushed it hard when they had the man advantage.
No, definitely not. Didn't appear so.
They appeared to be having some sort of a meltdown.
Well, it couldn't have gone any worse for them than it did at that point, being scored shorthanded, thinking they finally had an advantage, that they may be able to chip away at this 2-0 lead, and suddenly they're down 3-0. Not much time left. You have to figure the strategy's got to change.
Yeah,
and for Black, what would you think would be the optimal approach?
At this point, and it looks like both teams are going to get a chance to talk because it looks like we do have a timeout. Timeout's not allowed up until this point. So now, if I'm on the Black bench, what I'm saying to these guys, you do have an army of dudes over there, so it's not like you have to really rest it. But they're up 3-0, so the biggest message I would say if I were Black is don't take any chances. Play a safe game.
Seems
now,
a good idea.
On the opposite side here, though, Gray has to take some chances.
Right.
They have 6 minutes to score at least 3 goals to tie this up and maybe bring it into overtime.
So you're saying take the kind of chances that may result in disaster, but at this point, the difference between 3-0 and 7-0 is nothing.
Yep, but interesting thing just happened. Black came together. Black, the winning team so far, came together and just did a team chant. Gray, I think it was their own timeout.
Yes.
Did you see a huddle in there at all?
No, actually they did a team grumble.
Yeah. A lot of people just kind of wandering off by themselves.
Yep.
Lack of unity on Gray. Wonder what that is all about.
Ironic with the name that they're carrying on their jersey of United.
Ah, very ironic, I would say.
I think so.
Black has possession. Again, trying for the safer plays at this point.
It does seem so. To prevent offense and defense.
Yeah, looking to get it out. Black backhands it down low. The goalie comes out hoping to cut off some time there, but it wasn't successful. So Gray has it. Little cursing on the Gray bench. Starting to get hot over here, Eric.
Oh, it's time. Maybe time for more than that.
Well, what you will see if Gray continues to be frustrated is you'll start to see some more physical play. Looks like we got almost a taste of that there.
Oh, Joey working all the way up.
And we have a whistle.
I think the other thing that's interesting is that the only penalties have been against Black, so the team with the advantages has been Gray this entire time.
There was one penalty for the other side.
Besides that one.
Besides that one.
There you go.
You got it. You're on top of it.
Other than the ones that Black had, they had none. Other than the ones they had.
Other than those, yes.
Those obvious ones.
Black able to keep it in so far. Down low. Gray has it behind their own net. Working it out. Cross the red line. A little speed there from 25, but unable to get it through the middle. Black has it. Down low.
Shot on it. Oh, covered up.
Great save by the goalie. It's looking pretty good for Black for a second there, but he couldn't get some air on it.
Less than 5 minutes remaining in this contest.
Quick line change for Black. Face off down low. Great. Now, all of a sudden with some pressure.
Little burst.
Keeps it down in deep.
Black seeming to take it in stride. Attempt to
And Gray.
shoot around the board.
Gray can hold it in. Black now coming in. Looking for a pass in the middle. Takes a shot instead. And the goalie freezes the ball.
And I would say that's just fine with Black at this point. Bring it up, take a shot, take another 20 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, it's all about working the clock at this point. Black back at the point. Keeps it in.
Another
Takes a shot.
Another attempt to clear it.
And Black does keep it in, but not for long. Looks like
Whistle.
we got an offsides call. Yep, I thought they kept it in, but doesn't look like it. Gray wanting a quick lineup. They're still fighting here. One shot.
First shot. Covered up by Bob the Octopus Baylinson.
So you know the guy's nickname.
Well, as I said, we did spend time at an event some couple
True,
decades ago,
true.
and I believe he earned the nickname at it with his dancing skills.
Ah.
And
Black,
oh my!
yes.
Wow.
Fancy play by Black.
The death knell.
A lot of cheering on the Black bench. A lot of dejection
That
on the
was
Gray bench.
Pretty. Wow.
Little over 2.5 left to go in this game. Black is up 4-0.
And honestly, it's not close. Aside from the score.
Black trying to get it out and does. Gray
I think you
now
might
looking
say,
to cross the red line. Gray gets it in deep, looking for the shot. At this point, take the shot.
why not?
Don't look for those passes. If they're there, but shoot like that. Oh, backhand pass intercepted
Cleared
by
nicely.
Black. Gray has possession. Slap shot.
Another shot deflected. I think you could say that the story of this match will be that Black just simply capitalizing on their opportunities. Gray, the complete opposite.
Yep.
Squandering opportunities.
So then would you say this is a game actually built on the goalies?
Well, you know, we do have to give credit, as if we haven't yet enough, to Bob, because he has been stellar behind the net. He has been completely just stoic. On the other hand, it seems the goalie on United, I wouldn't say he did a poor job. He's just, when those opportunities did come.
We're in the final minute of play here. So shots on goal. Another attempt by Black, stopped by the goalie.
Yeah, I would say they were about even.
Shots
However,
on goal about even, all right.
once again, percentage of success, advantage Black.
All right, there you have it. It's the story of the goalies and the ability to capitalize by Black. Gray trying at this point just to clear it out. 23 seconds. Black working the clock. Nobody's really running at this point. Oh, a little charge by Gray. At this point, the only thing Gray has at this point is they're trying not to let Black score. And it
We're
looks
not
like
even going to bother.
the clock is winding down. Final score is 4 Black, 0 Gray. A lot of celebrating over there.
Wow. Well deserved. Black simply outplaying them.
So we witnessed 2 championships here today,
Yes, we did.
and both of them, if I'm right, ended in shutouts. Is that correct?
But if you're referring to the women's championship, no, that was actually, there was a goal scored.
Oh,
It
you're
was,
right.
as forgettable as it was, it did score by, I believe, Eddie,
Huh?
I believe.
All right, well, let's hope we can erase that last minute of tape there.
Let's hope.
Okay, so it's a hot day out. All right, Black, obviously very thrilled pulling this one out. This game, more of a celebration than a game, it looked like. Gray was in it for maybe the first period. They really had a lot of possession in the first period.
Right, you had to wonder if Gray was going to just put the screws to them early, but
Yep. But
Black
you know,
outlasted them. Yes.
and you know, if Gray had been able to capitalize early, an entirely different game. If they
No
had been able to
question.
just put one of those in, but
Right.
over and over and over, they could not.
Yeah, in fact, it worked against them. The fact that they had put all that pressure and came up empty, it just seemed to rejuvenate Black and deject Gray.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. Final score: 4 Black, 0 Gray.
Go Black. I mean, what?
I think, and we've also exposed the allegiance for Eric
right.
Delgado.
That's right. Bob Baylinson is my brother.
For Eric Delgado, a poor broadcast dedicated to Bob Baylinson. I am Anjanette Delgado signing off.
Good night.
All united, coast to coast. Bring it in, boys.
Hey, FO United, bring it in, guys. Hey, Gray over here, please. Come on in. Come on, guys.
All right, guys, listen. First off, again, as always, thank all you guys for coming out. I know you have to make arrangements, a lot of things. That means a lot to me. I know you guys show up, these two teams, every tournament. And I appreciate that, and I applaud you guys. Thanks. The best part for me is to see you guys both in the finals. I like that. I like to see guys that don't normally get there, finally get the opportunity, get the feeling, and be here for the entire weekend. I don't like seeing people always leaving initially. The one thing that I've changed, and I'm going to keep it, is we're going to split the rec and the D every time. Because it gives everybody an option, and if they're a rec team, they go in the rec. If they're a D team, they go in the D. You guys are 2 D teams, and you fought, and that was an awesome game. That's good job. The awards I'm going to start out is going to be for the runners-up. Okay, you guys come up, tell the guys your size, we'll give you guys your shirts, okay? Larry Tenenbaum. Steve, I was the captain for one time. H. If I bash your name, please excuse me. Mike Valker. No, Donnie, I didn't have a couple because a couple is 2. Will Moy. Eric Ledoux. This guy's got an awesome first name, Matt Harshaw. Mark Diego. Hey, Mark, you're gonna have to shave the sideburns budget. Ryan Reza. Jason Lorenzo. Brian Bukanowitz. That's one of the 45 Bukanowitz. Yeah, I like to reserve a room for Bukanowitz. AJ! Rick Carson! Chris Hanowitz! And John Duvall!
Up there.
Oh, the camera guy.
Get him extra small.
Now we're going to do individual awards for the champion team.
Come on.
Okay, we have another winner. Oh, we got to put this together. Hey! It's my fault that name's not out there. All right, here we go. We're going to do the championship team. Individual awards. Shank. Nick D. Serge. All right. Johnny the Bruiser. Ben the Cutest. Ben by far is the biggest pain in the ass in the event. Kevin Turchin. Jason Meisner. Sorry, this is Vegas. We don't have the same thing here. NFTs. That was easier for me. Bobby Baylinson. Robin Chase. So the next we're going to do is the MBB, MBD, and MBG. Don't tell me we missed it. Put your hat on forward. This is not a regular time. Again, people, you really need to put your names on the roster. Ralphie! Help me out a little bit. And this guy! You really need to check your roster before the game. Alright, let's start out here with the most valuable player award. Goes to Kevin Turchin! Oh, valuable. I think I can do this one. Steve Rex. Oh, exactly what I said. Most valuable goal goes to Bob Baylinson! Tampa Bay Shootout goes to Coast to Coast! Congratulations. I hope to see you guys back in June. I would like the runners-up to take a picture, and then the champions to take a picture for the website. That guy's going to take a picture.
Hey, team picture one last time. That's all.
Come on, guys. I got a website launch.
Have a good prep. All right.
That camera right there.
Woo!
We're on the web.
Yeah, exactly. These are nice hats.
They are nice.
Nothing wrong with that. Marble says fun. This says chat. Congratulations, guys. Great tournament. All right, guys. You too, man. Thank you.
Now we're on the same side till June.
We'll take that.
Then the back here.
We need someone to take a picture.
Hard to believe. I know, right? You get dumber? Well, I mean,
We have to have the pedophile band in the background now?
yo, there's no way I'm taking a picture with a
All the backups.
This is great. Whatever. It's not backup pads?
Well, these are my ice.
Oh my God.
Everywhere, bro. Look at this.
Yeah.
They're heavy for, you know. Yeah, exactly.
Fireplace? Wow, this is creepy.
500 an hour.
Yeah? I'm saying we live in it.
You know how many nights I sleep in this thing? I turn on a video, I watch, I smoke my cigar, go to sleep.
Alright, what are we doing? Are we missing anybody? Boomer's already gambling. Missing Boomer.
All right, boys, number one. Do it.
He left.
Woo! He's back at the harbor.
Okay, nasty on three. 1, 2, 3. Nasty! Alright.
Nasty as you want to be.
One more. Okay, one more.
Come on, D.
Hey, go to the front, Donnie. Move over to the front.
Over there.
Hey, get in the front, big boy.
Go ahead.
Nasty on three. 1, 2, 3.
Nasty!
One more.
Why are we doing that?
I don't know. Ready? That's what we did.
Ready? We're smiling. I want so many videos, it's unbelievable.
Yo, I farted during the presentation. I got to print the face. Bro, so bad.
All right, fuck you and goodbye all of you.
All right, boys.
You guys go back to the hotel? Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys there.
Hey, thanks for having me. Running it back.
I can't wait to tell everybody you guys.
Robert.
My brother. Stay in touch with me, okay?
Robbie. All right, Robbie. Robbie.
Come here.
All right, thanks for coming over.